When I'm in a race car, that's the only place where I can sit and not think about anything. There's a lot of scenarios that could happen. What's this person gonna do? Is my car gonna be set up okay? What happens if this happens or that happens? But when I'm sitting in staging, I try to just focus. Just something about being in a race car and it's only you and you gotta be on kill most of the time to be competitive and run up front. You can't beat that feeling. I'm Alex Owen. I work in product assessment at Speedway Motors, and I've been racing for 17 years. It all started in my mom's living room. She would always let me buy the little 1/64th diecast of all the NASCAR cars. And then I would have a big Crown Royal bag of all the dominoes. And I would set those up in my mom's living room, make my own little racetracks, and fell in love with it from just the get-go. My dad kind of wanted something for him and I to do, so we kind of went to this indoor go-kart place. And I was racing like a little cadet kart, and they gave us a name to a local racetrack that was right next to Lakeside Speedway in Kansas City. Went there one night, just watched, and a couple weeks later we had our own go-kart. Raced weekly there all the way up until like 2009, and then we just kind of did a lot of big national shows all across the Midwest. Eventually got moved up into micros in 2011. The way I kind of got into micros was kind of a strange coincidence. Coming home from racing go-karts at our weekly place in Kansas City, we came home one night, parked the truck and trailer out front of the house, and then the next day he woke me up saying the race car trailer's gone. Some guy came in at night, hooked it up to his truck, and just took off with it. All of our go-karting stuff was inside that trailer. A few weeks later, the Olathe Police Department actually found all of our racing equipment. So we were able to at least recover, about 60% of our racing stuff after that incident. My dad just kind of gave me an opportunity, like I can either put all the money back into go-karts, or we can take that money from go-karts and we can put it in micros. So I took over the racing operation from my dad in, about 2014, 2015. I kind of fully started my own racing program. I love it. I like kind of doing it by myself. And I just know how I want my race car, and I make sure that I wanted to get it to that point. I'm not necessarily a person who likes to ask for help. I like doing things on my own. I think it's challenging. I'm very, very proud of what I built over, the last 7 years. Going racing is what I love to do. That's what I'm passionate about. That's what I love, and that's what I feel like defines me. When you're able to put a suit on, put your gloves on, put your Hans and Weiss on, put your helmet on, that's holy right there, just to strap into a race car. It's something that is undescribable.